Hi everyone, in this video we're going to talk about ADA bathroom. We're in Beverly, Massachusetts, and we just finished this project. Before we started, this was a laundry room in a very small, very confined bathroom with a shower that wouldn't allow access to the owner, who is now 85 years old and has mobility issues. Therefore, we were asked to gut this space and convert it to an ADA compliant bathroom.
So this bathroom is designed with assurance that that person is going to feel comfortable at any point of time, whether it is a person that's aging in place or someone that has some temporary health issues.
The dimensions of the bathroom are 7 feet by 14, so we couldn't do much about that once we stripped everything to studs. So the 5-foot circle requirement for the ADA is almost met, but it is what it is. We couldn't do exactly what we would like to do. Starting with the entrance, this was a pocket door, 30-inch. We managed to remove it and replace it with a regular swinging 36-inch by 80-inch door. Then right behind me there's a shower, curbless, barrier-free, linear drain with the drain located in the center of the shower, which not only makes our life easier when it comes to installation, because we don't have to depress the subfloor that much, but it also helps the occupant to stabilize. Having a ramp coming all the way to the wall where the drain is normally located, you would be out of balance. However, here he has 2 mini ramps with minimal pitch. So 1 foot is on one side, another is on another, and he can maintain his balance while using the shower.
The tiles here, kind of a beachy feel of the blues and a little bit of the warm browns, creamy colors are dominating the bathroom. The lighting is very minimal here. Most of the lights that we do are on the dimmers, so you can control the ambience of the room.
We built a bench to the same comfort height as the comfort height toilet. This was way too low, as he has difficulties lifting himself off. Therefore, we used cedar 2x4s and we elevated the bench another 3.5 inch.
One very interesting thing about this shower is that you have 2 points of control. So it does not matter if you are here, you're able to turn the water on and off, and you can control the pressure as well. If you are moving into this location, you have the same flexibility. So you don't have to worry about turning something here, moving, progressing to the bench and having a problem to get up and turn the water on. And this also is very convenient for washing the shower area or rinsing somebody that's actually in sitting on the bench if you assist it.
The request from the owner was to locate the recessed shelves in a niche as close as possible to the bench, so the user of the shower can reach for anything and everything while sitting on a bench. So as you can tell, there's many grab bars installed in this shower and in the bathroom. Some of them were planned from the get-go, some of them were added after the homeowner sat the first time on a bench and realized that he needs 2, 1 on either side versus just 1.
Grab bars are usually stainless steel. You can get them in different colors. These particular ones are coming in this kind of a brassy gold color, and they're matching entire space.
ADA compliant sink, wall mounted, with water lines coming up the floor. Since this is an exterior wall, we didn't want to risk any freezing, but we pushed them as much as possible towards the wall. And as you can see, the drain arrangement was designed and done in a way that minimizes the projection and allows the user to move his legs freely. The assumption here is that at some point the homeowner may need to use a wheelchair, and then that feature is really handy.
This mirror here is also accessible, and the reason being is that somebody that is lower can see themselves in the mirror because the mirror is tilted. One thing to notice here is that this toilet is an accessible toilet height. Seat height is about 18 inches from the floor. So it's a little bit taller than a regular seat, very comfortable height. It is an elongated bowl just because it is more comfortable to sit on as well. Last thing I wanted to mention is the match of the accessories like the faucet with the shutter profile that's located on the top of the tiles. This detail is often used by us to minimize the look, at the same time match the other colors that we are playing with. Sometimes it's difficult to match golds, and particularly when it comes to accessories. So it is a good idea to have the samples in front of you just to make sure that everything is matching nicely.
Interesting fact, previous bathroom was built in early 80s. At that time, they would still be using mud job technique. So as you can tell, the thickness of these walls was about 1.5 inches with tile on it. Every wall in this bathroom and the shower walls and the ceiling were covered with this much of cementitious material embedded into metal lath. So that was definitely something that caught us off guard. The plan was to do the demolition in 1 day. It took us 4 days.
So we are in a room that's located directly under the bathroom we just finished renovating. And we wanted to point out this space is unconditioned. There's a lot of pipes crossing the bathroom floor structure. So what we did, we cleaned everything up. We rebuilt the bathroom's floor with new 2x8s and used mineral wool insulation comfort that are 30. And to prevent any crystals, any particles falling on people's head, we essentially used blown-in cellulose netting. The result is very warm and comfortable floor right up above unconditioned space. Quick interesting fact. The house we're working on has a siding made out of Western red cedar, which is 24-inch. The bottom of the shingle is about 1 inch thick. The thickest Western red cedar shingles I've ever installed. The house is located right on the ocean, experiencing the ocean conditions right now. This siding withstands these harsh conditions phenomenally. As far as I understand, this siding was installed about 100 years ago and obviously was painted multiple times. But if you look at it, I mean, the wall is in impeccable condition and it's just pleasant to work with this material.